Okay guys, so this is the first impression of how the plate looks like inside. I know a few people asked me how it looks once it's been installed. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, it's the exact fit to the Audi TT original display, and you can see the passenger light, passenger airbag off light. This is from the original one. I just inserted it into into the Android player itself, and it looks quite slick actually. If I lots of fitting wise, it seems quite nice. Looking at the interface, so I did quite a lot of research on the Android head units. You can customize the boot menu, and you can even customize the whole layout as per your own choice. There are a lot of different apps on the App Store through which you can change the layout. I will show you later on, but first I wanted to just show you how it looks like as a factory fitment. So this is the kind of the boot menu that comes up once you install it, and you can see it's quite smooth touch panel. You can connect it via Bluetooth, as you can with your phone. You can even have a CarPlay. I used it with my Apple, with my iPhone, and it connects seamlessly, believe me. Even if I'm on a call, and the moment I I come into my car and I turn on, it connects seamlessly. The voice and the mic, everything gets transferred smoothly. You won't even feel like you need not to even do anything. Once for the first time you have configured the connection, then that's it. It retains everything. And I even asked the people on the other end of the call whether they do hear my voice well, and they said they don't find any difference. It's as good as me talking on phone. So from that perspective, it's really good. A lot of features, navigation, you can point which app it can pick up, so you can install Waze, Google Maps is there. You can have another third-party maps app, and you can configure it which one it should pick up once you click on that navigation button. So basically everything is customizable. You can change which navigation app should open up when you click on navigation. You can change the picture of which car you want to select from here. I haven't tried selecting any more custom ones. And then in gallery, you can download images for your boot menu. Basically, when you boot up the player, you can configure which image it should show up. At the moment, I think if I just turn it off and I turn it on, yeah, I think it's already on. That's why it hasn't shown it up. But yeah, you can basically decide we basically configure which image it picks up. In terms of other controls, this is you can look into for connecting to the Wi-Fi using this option: Bluetooth, voice, mute, screen, and this is one of the launchers I was mentioning to you earlier. I'll show you later on. Basically, you can configure music. I have oops. So I do have Bose amplifier speakers in my car, and this is how the sound looks like. Let me play a different song for you guys. You can even add it to your collection. You can add favorites. If you are a blues fan, so let me show you. And it integrates well with the canvas in my car. So basically I can change songs, change volume, everything. So all these controls are functional, and I can even change the functionality of these buttons within the player itself. There is a separate menu through which you can change the different functions. Like if you press this button, what should happen, and if you press this one, you can change it. So it's completely customizable. So integrates seamlessly with the canvas in the car, and you can see you can use it. change one more song just to show you guys. So basically you can even change the bass. I will show you how you can change the bass. If you press over here, so that's the default music, and I can just boost up the bass, and now you will see the difference. A few other controls that you can do in terms of equalizers you can pick up. There are some customized ones, rock, it also makes a difference. So as you can see, there are so many options. Basically you can decide which side you can have more music. Left side, basically I'm just had it in the center. Delay, if you want a delay with seat, all the seats, you can further customize it, and there's so many options. I mean, can go on and on and on. Front side how much, back side how much. So that's kind of view of the player itself. Looking at the radio, it's pretty much a standard one thing I noticed about the radio is, which I couldn't find in any manual, like I had to, like some of my stations, radio stations, I do really like them and I want to save them. It does scan it, but it didn't save it. So for example, that's radio station, if I really like it, if you just press on it for a while, it just saves it, as you can see with the name itself. So next time when you come in, go to the radio, directly go to the radio station you have saved it last time. So it's just, if you press on it, then it saves the setting. So and then you can scan all the different channels. But yeah, I just figured out this myself by playing around with it. And then with the apps, there are lots of apps. You can install more apps. GPS test basically tells you how many satellites are there, if you just want to see the GPS is working in the car. Maps wise, yes, you can have more apps. Play Store, you can install more apps via the Play Store. So this is one of the car boot menu, or the skin app, I would say, which I googled and researched, and this is the one. Unfortunately the trial period expired a couple of days back, but basically within the trial, if you have the full version, you can customize the whole screen, the middle screen. Basically you can decide if you want to have the logo, if you want to have the speed, if you want to have a clock over there. You can see it's quite slick. I mean, there's so many features, so many things that you can do. You can buy the skin if you want to buy it. I just wanted to play around with it. And you can even customize this the screen. So this is, instead of having that the original screen as a boot menu, you can have this one once when the car starts. So you can customize the whole layout. And if you click on music, you can even decide which app it should play. See, it says, okay, music, which music app you want to pick up. So I will say, okay, so the music app in my car is the one that I was using before. So yeah, basically, even I can even configure it. When I click on music, it should open gallery, and then so basically you can configure everything. You can even change the icon. Navigation, like I had it, like when I click on navigation, then it should open Google Maps. So if I go to the different apps, and if I say, hey, instead of Google, I want to have Waze. So, and if I do this, and if next time when I click on navigation, it's going to open up Waze. So see, you can basically literally you can basically program it to whatever you want. So go to navigation app, select Google Maps, close it. Next time I click on navigation, Google Maps open up. So as you can see, it's quite slick. I like it. First time you can need to configure your car autoplay. So if you have an Android or a Apple phone, then just picks up straight away. You can play music, you can stream audio through different through your phones. You can install whatever apps you want. So for example, so I have installed even YouTube. If you guys are interested, I can just show you how it looks like once it loads up. So as you can see, it's quite and the clarity is really good actually. If I say 4K video, let's just say 4K video Ultra HD, just to give some context in terms of colors on the screen. You can see it's crystal clear. It's beautiful. So at the moment I'm tethering it from my phone, so yeah, even if you're driving, if you don't have a 4G connection, it comes with a 4G optional slot also, so you can have a separate connection for your car if you want, a separate phone connection, and it will work seamlessly, or you can tether it with your phone like I have done it, and you can watch videos or different things while you're driving. So yeah, I like to listen to different podcasts while I'm driving, which I found quite handy, especially with the YouTube thing. So yeah, and there are a lot of different options that come with this player. You can have OBD scanner option installed with it. If you have it, then all your dashboard features will basically work. So the revs and speedometer and everything, you will get all the real input over here. Basically whatever all the functions of OBD2 are there, you can have it in the display itself. You need not to buy a separate scanner for it. So which is quite good actually. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is like so for settings, if you want to alter any settings, you just need to go to system. Sorry, not to the system. You need to go towards the car infotainment, video, and you need to have this option off, disable video in motion. If this option is turned on, then it will come up with the annoying message. I'll show you. So if I turn my car off and I turn it on, and now if you want to play something, see, it says do not watch video while driving. So that's a security feature. They have it in the player to stop people from driving, to stop people from watching while driving, and which is a little bit annoying, and it's very hard to get around it. The easiest way is you just go into this menu, click on any one of these options, go to car infotainment, video, and just turn it off. As you can see, Okay, all these options are quite obvious ones for internet, network, everything. You can look into it. Hotspot tethering, SIM cards if you have it. I had the ports over here just in case, so I have my USB stick into it, and then I do have a 4G port also on the side. I didn't want it to make any holes over here. Or one of the reviewers I saw, what he did was he had the USB slot being made over here, and he did all the wiring all the way down from here. Or you can even have the slot inside your glove box. It's completely personal choice how you want to have it. What else? Storage, as you can see, it's 64 gigs, still a lot of storage left. Video quality I've already shown you, so that's one of the movies. I had it in the player, so you can even store a lot of videos, music of course, locally into the player and play it. So yeah, quite slick. Navigation we covered. Gallery, yeah, you can have you can store the pictures locally, or you can have your USB drive. And I was just playing on with few menus. There's a specific format which is being mentioned in the player, which is being mentioned in the handbook that came with this unit. The pictures need to be at a certain resolution for them to show up. So these are few of the ones that I converted the format to have it on as a boot menu. When you boot up the player, then these images, I can use these images basically. So yeah, okay, menus we covered, a boot menu we covered. We can change the default layout also. I showed it to you guys. Navigation, you can change the apps, you can install different apps, you can have more than one navigation app as per your choice. You can even have there's a lot of different apps basically that you can use, and this is the different skins that you can use. This is the one I came across through one of the forums, and then you can change the theme if you want. You can change the color also, background, you can change it to whatever you want. Basically it's so customizable. You can even change the color of these buttons based upon your choice. Like I got I have a red leather seat, so at the moment I have these of red color. I can even change the color if I want. So yeah, I mean, you can change background, you can change color, you can Bluetooth, and I mean you can even change customize these buttons also. You can change this whole menu in this skin. Basically it gives you so many options to play with in this player. So yeah, with the buttons thing I was showing you guys. So this is in case you are driving and then it's in the night and it's a lot of glare. You can even switch off the screen from here, and then if you just tap on it, it comes back. What else? Settings, yes, player radar detection. You can even have an app for it. It shows you where the speed cameras are. I mean, I haven't never used it. I'm a careful driver, but yeah, I mean, there are options, a lot of things. You can decide what should be your day brightness, night brightness, grid size, boot menu animation, boot animation standard. If you don't want it, you can switch it off. UI animation, and basically so much. Timing, it just picks up. Temperature, full screen, screen layout basically. So yeah, quite slick. I showed you guys about navigation, everything, music, sound wise. Yeah, let me know if you guys need any more info. I'll be happy to help you guys. And one last thing before we go. If you want to change anything, I think I haven't shown you the camera, sorry. So if you want to change something, then you go into settings basically, and got infotainment, about device. You click over here and the code is 8878, and you can basically do a lot of changes in the main core of this player. So basically I have a camera which is of type PAL, and these are different cameras. You can install a front camera, you can install a back camera, a lot of different cameras you can install. So just to show you how it looks like, if I put my car in the reverse. So I have the reverse camera installed, and you can see it's showing up quite nice. It's quite a good resolution. I'll show you how my reverse camera looks like. But yeah, you can install a reverse camera. You need not to have a separate screen on the top. People have it on the left or right. I mean, basically this Android unit will take care of everything, all the different accessories, even the OBD scanner. I was amazed you can have it integrated with it, and it's just, I think it's like 20-30 quid maybe. And then you can monitor your car engine itself through the player. You can have the cameras in it, the display of the camera through it, and as you can see, it's an exact fitment to the car. So yeah, quite happy with it. I can show you guys camera from the back if you guys are interested a bit. All right guys, I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, and let me know in comments if you need any help with any config or any more information related to the player. All right, cheers guys.